Welcome, everybody, to another Rep Talk. We've been chit-chatting as we do before, and we've had many, many ideas, but I think with the turmoil and the tension around us between political, wars, etc., we need to find peace within ourselves. And Reverend Kim has the most beautiful divine guidance that we can piggyback off of by just remembering who we are. Take it away.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is what I get from tut.com, from the universe. And I get it in my email every day. And this one just really stood out for me. And the message is, think that it's fun, that you're guided, and that all is well. That there's time, that life is easy, and that the best is yet to come. Think that the reasons that now elude you will one day catch up, that the lessons now before you will one day bring joy, and that the sorrows that have crippled you will soon give you wings. Think that you're important, that you cannot fail, and that happiness always returns. And think that you're beautiful. I do, from the universe. And I love that because it's all true. It's all, we put such a spin on everything. We make it so difficult sometimes. And if we would just stop and think that, you know what, yes, think that it's easy, think that it's fun, think that everything that is happening is actually going to bring you joy, and that everything that you have gone through and the sorrows will someday, turn into like your best gifts. Flip that coin, flip that lens, look at it the different way, instead of the chaos, instead of the woe is me, instead of all of that angst that's going on. Flip that lens and look at it from a different perspective, and realize that we are powerful. We are the ones in charge. And yes, think that it's easy. Think that you're going to bring joy.
That's what we've always been saying. It's how you perceive any situation is how it will become. And if we think, oh, this is just a lesson to learn to get to my joy. Oh, this is just something I'm going to do so I can have peace. And pretty soon we're not looking at anything around us. We're looking at what is and how beautiful it is.
Yes.
I find myself when I get really scrambled, I'll just go out and look out a window. And the minute you see nature, you forget all the chaos around you.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think, oh, that's an escape. I'm just walking away. I'm not facing the problem, but you are in your time, in your space, in your way. And that's what the universe is telling you. They will guide you. We will guide you through your problems, through your experiences, through your journey. But you have to take those steps, and you will see what's on the other side, and we're with you all the way. And that's what we have to remember. Our angels and all our guides and everybody, our tribe, is around us, knowing they've gone through it all themselves before, and they know the beauty on the other side. And this is what we're trying to perceive, is to get to that other side now. We don't want, we want now.
Right.
But we have to have the now.
Well, here's the thing that we forget. It's like we chose to come here. Okay, we chose, and we chose this time, this time, not 500 years ago, 200 years ago, whatever. Right now, we chose because we knew that we would be needed here, and that what we're going to teach, what we're going to learn by us just being here, serves everything, serves us, and it serves everybody. Our presence here is needed. We are needed.
Yes.
Now. And so for me, I get to remind myself of that, because sometimes I allow myself to get into a funk. And it's nice to be reminded that, it's all about my thought. Think that it's easy, and it will be. Think that everything is going to lead to joy, and it will. think that all the sorrows that we've gone through are going to be transformed into lessons that we will appreciate. Think that way, and that's how it will be.
That is so true.
And I just, I love that. I do. It's sometimes a little tough to remind myself when I'm going through it, as with everybody else. It can be, a little difficult. And that's when we get to stop and do the pause. We've talked about before. You're in charge of your thoughts, you're in charge of your momentum. So if you need to pause in order to collect yourself and to bring yourself to that, think that it's easy, that it's going to bring you joy. If you need to take that pause, then do it. Because that's where you need to be.
It's something you just said, think it'll be easy, and then you see the joy. It's like if you have a horrific day and the next day you wake up, you don't dwell on the horrific. You dwell on the funny points, things that bring you joy. And that's what we have to do instead of seeing the other. And that brought that to my attention, because I have many difficult times with my mother, but I also see the funny side. And if I can focus on the funny side instead of the horrific side, that's joy. And then pretty soon you become joyous on the situation without even trying to change the situation. You are
Right.
just aware of how it is through the joy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that
That's
was
perfect.
perfect.
That
Yeah.
is perfect. That's wonderful, because again, it's your perception, like you said. It
Yes.
is your perception. You can view something as horrific, as I am never going to get through this. Or you can also know that, okay, this too shall pass. And what can I do to see this in a lighter form? I'm not
Yes.
going to look at oh, I can't make this anymore. Okay, so what funny thing, or what uplifting thing can I get from this that's going to get me through this? Because that's really basically all you need to do, is to get yourself through it. You don't need to worry about anybody else getting through any of it. That's on them. And by doing that, you've elevated your energy, and you've elevated the energy around you, which in turn, moves outward and helps those around you, and helps as it goes out, as it ripples out. That energy, that's big. That's big stuff.
That is. And it's so true.
So I love that. I do. I love that. And I love the fact that it is down to our thoughts.
Yeah.
Thoughts become things, as they say in tut.com.
That is
Think the
true.
good ones. So that's a wonderful thing. And I thank you for the perception.
Mhm. We say the same thing in many ways, and then one day that one thing just strikes a chord.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And to just kind of segue a little bit here, because it is actually Wednesday, July 3rd. Tomorrow is July 4th, Independence Day here in the United States. And we get to appreciate our freedom in all the forms that it takes. So everybody, enjoy this freedom, enjoy this time, and think that it's easy, and it will be.
So true.
I love that. So with that, my friends, we want to thank you for joining us on another Rev Talk, and to remind you to be gentle with yourself and to be kind to yourself. and to remember that you are unique in all the universe. There will never be another just like you in all of space and time. You are powerful, you are cherished, and you are loved. And without you, the song of the universe would be incomplete. Till next time, my friends, be well.